photos that I cut out from magazines.
Guys, how does this make you feel? Like, it's not about like judging anything. Like, how would this, like, I'm just picturing like, how would it make me feel if I found my house like this? You know what I'm saying? So New York and $1,000 in rent. Where do I sign? Literally. So this video right here is a lady that apparently is renting an apartment in New York for $1,000 per month, and I still really can't wrap my head around it and see if it's actually real. We're gonna see though. But if you do find a deal like this, most likely it's rent control, it was passed on to you, or it might not be an apartment, it might just be a room and you might be calling it an apartment. Okay, that's the real likelihood. However though, or you might win it like in one of those like lottery system things that they actually do. Okay, they actually do that. Okay, that's how crazy it is. But let's find out exactly what $1,000 is getting this lady in New York. All right, without further ado, let's watch. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe. Almost about to say that, but I gotta say it.
People will say that it's
So automatically, this does not look like an apartment. It looks like almost like a museum of some sorts. It looks crazy, honestly.
childish, or like, how old are you? I can be, you know.
This looks crazy. It looks like an organized hoarder house. No offense, though. No offense. No offense.
40 years old and like color and television show figurines. That's just me.
Oh, she collects this stuff. Interesting. Yeah, you could do like all this stuff, but this is like a little excessive.
Welcome to my apartment in the Bronx, New York.
In the Bronx, New York. Nice. I lived in the Bronx, and they're not going for 1,000. So I want to hear how she got it for 1,000.
My name is Lori Mooney. I am 40 years old. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment in Bronx, New York, and I pay
Okay, so it's a 1-bedroom apartment.
$1,000 a month in rent.
Sheesh, guys. Sheesh. This is a lot of stuff going on here. Look at all these pictures. Interesting stuff. Does she have a daughter? I think she has a daughter. Look at the little chair thing. She has a daughter, baby.
I grew up about 10 minutes away from the specific area where I am.
Producer, The People's Court. Oh, look at that. So she's a producer over at the People's Court.
Now, when I was in high school, I moved with my parents to basically the same street that I'm currently on now, and I've been here ever since.
Lori moved into her 525 square foot apartment in June of 2012. So she's been there for roughly 8 plus 1 is 9 years. The fridge is also decorated, guys. The floor is also decorated, guys. Her rent was $900 at the time. Sheesh.
I've often described my apartment as like a visual assault. I like when
A visual assault. Oh my God. It's a lot of stuff going on here, man. But I'm not here to judge anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like, would I have an apartment like this? No. But would I have a room like dedicated to the things I like tech and stuff like that? Yeah, sure. But this is a little too crazy for me. It's too much.
When you come in the door, I like a ton of colors and a ton of different things hitting you in the face as soon as you walk in.
So that's, by the way, if you know how cool this is so cool to the point where someone would literally be able to actually like pay to like come and see this apartment. That's how cool this apartment is.
My bedrooms have always been, since I was 10 years old, covered in posters. And
this reminds me, I have someone in my family. She has like a few issues here and there, but she's just like this too, you know, like she has like her whole room is just like with just like a bunch of things all over the place. It's not like it's disorganized. It's not disorganized at all. Like there's an organization to this. It's just like different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
Magazine clippings. I love entertainment. I love movies. I love TV. I work in TV. I love it so much. So I've always wanted my spaces to reflect my interest.
Interesting.
There was one time where I tried to count the amount of magazine cutouts I had, and then I just got tired around 2,000. So I would guesstimate it's about 10,000 small magazine clippings, possibly over that, around this apartment.
All those people.
My landlord has been here a few times, wants to fix the toilet, and seems to be totally fine with it.
Yeah, as long as you're paying the rent and there's no actual like physical damage to the property, it's good. She's not really causing any damage.
He was here fixing something, and then after about 10-15 minutes.
Oh look, she put the jokers there. I love those guys. I love those guys.
His wife was here for a tour, and then his daughters came in. He told me as long as I keep it clean and it's good,
yeah, see?
We're good.
What is that? Is that a, what was that? What was that on her shirt?
He told me as long as I keep it clean and it's good, we're good.
Never mind. Lori pays $200 a month for Wi-Fi, phone, and cable. That's pretty expensive. Wi-Fi is like $60. Your phone can be like $30, and then cable, you don't need cable. Just saying. But it's a personal choice. And around $45 a month for electric. Not bad. In the US, electric is so much cheaper. Here, it's so much more expensive.
I have no dishwasher, no washer and dryer. I have my parents next door, and they allow me to use the washer and dryer. So again, best of both.
Interesting. So her parents live right next door. You know, I always thought that dishwashers were kind of like I never seen anyone use them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things like you just buy because it comes with the merchandise. But I've never really seen anybody use like a dishwasher. Maybe like in the movies, but like never in real life, like legit.
Both worlds. I was living here a year when Con Ed contacted me and said, is your gas working? Because you never seem to use your stove. And I had never used my stove.
That's pretty crazy.
So I got my gas turned off here. So I pay less than what I had used to be paying for Con Ed because all I eat in this apartment is sandwiches and, you know, microwavable macaroni and cheese.
That's kind of crazy, yo. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I'm choking. Whenever I do these videos, I always choke. You know, what I don't want to come off as is like a judgmental person here, which I'm not, but I kind of am. But if I'm here to judge, I just think like me personally, it's excessive. But then again, none of my business. Like you can do whatever you want to do. And then like I see like a few like little red flags here, like with dependency and so on like that. Like those things are like red flags for me. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
I have never once had a desire to live in Manhattan
look at this one.
Or anywhere other than the neighborhood where I am. I
Pelham Parkway.
really love the fact
I have a friend that lives around here.
It is so quiet and nice, and that I can just have peace at home and have chaos when I need it.
Nice. I like that too. I like to be like away from the city, but be able to have access to the city. You know what I'm saying? I
was before this apartment living with a roommate, and I decided I wanted to venture out, live in my own space, and it just so happened that the building owner in the apartment next to my parents' house was looking for a new tenant, and so they asked my parents if they knew anybody who was looking to move in.
Oh, look at her car.
And my parents said yes, and so I got this apartment.
Lori has no physical lease and lives on a month-to-month agreement. Interesting. Lori's rent is about 15% of her monthly income. Ooh, what does Lori do with all of her extra income, huh, Lori? I like that, Lori. So what is that? Let's run some quick math here. So if her rent is $1,000 and she's only spending 15% of her income, that means she makes around $6,666 per month. So Lori is not a broke girl. Lori makes some money. Is she investing and doing stuff like that? I don't know. If she's wasting it all the money on or spending all the money on like magazines, I don't know.
The apartment's worth it because it's almost impossible to get a one-bedroom, especially in the city, for $1,000 a month. It's completely worth it. Most people that I know who are paying this amount are paying more for a studio apartment.
Yeah, that is true.
So
Lori,
to have a one-bedroom and separate rooms and a separate kitchen and all of that for the amount of money I'm paying is just great.
Upfront costs. I think this is just like a unique story, man. You know, one thing I tend to do a lot of is like I compare frugality and like situations, and I ask. This is why it's so important, right? That you don't just think that, well, if I told you I know someone that pays $1,000 per month for rent and makes $6,000, and you're like, I want that life. You know, gotta be very careful what you wish for. You know, because I wouldn't trade my life for this life at all. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being able to have like 3 bedrooms. I like being able to you know, like have my gas and stuff like that. But it's all like a personal choice, I guess. I also like looking forward. She's 40. So I want kids. and that wouldn't be enough to like keep kids in there. But if it's just like just you and that's all you plan to do, it's fine.
I paid a $900 security deposit, and then I paid first month's rent $900, so I paid a total of $1,800 when I moved in here. So when I got this,
and by the way, it's not that easy to evict somebody in the city either. So it's not like they can just be like, oh, you're evicted, you know. She can take them to court. But I would feel more comfortable if you had like a lease agreement. It's just like how it's supposed to be.
Apartment, I was living somewhere else, so I actually paid 1 month rent before I moved in here so that I can come and go as I please to decorate it to make sure.
Oh, look at how it used to be. Yo, that's the heater, guys, by the way. If you guys don't know what this is like the heater. This is a heater.
That when I did move in, there was a ton of color and a ton of different collages, so
I love Mario.
that I would finally feel at peace here. If I had just moved in and it was full white walls and I had to live in there while decorating, I would kind of lose my mind.
This thing makes me so nervous, bro.
By the time I moved in, it wasn't, you know, obviously as it is now, but it was move-in ready for me. There's no way to tell how much money I've spent decorating this apartment. It's gotta be in the thousands, but it's all the thousands with like $10 items, so nothing.
Wow, that's pretty crazy, bro.
Here is big scale. Over years and years, I've just, you know,
I can only imagine, like, if you sold all this stuff, like how much money she would make. Probably not that much, but there should be like some things there that are pretty valuable,
love
maybe.
collecting things, and I just add and add and add. Apartment
tour.
When you walk in, you are immediately in Super Mario Brothers world. When I moved in here, I had painted the walls blue already, and then I found the decals, so I decided it fit. It's the one place in my apartment where it's not covered in magazines.
Cool.
I did decoupage or collage the floor, so there is sort
oh my gosh.
of a little bit of that, and then you enter into a front room, which I guess most people would put a kitchen table in.
Where are the chairs?
Or something. I just put a oversized monkey and different figurines.
Oh yeah, because she only eats sandwiches and like microwave stuff.
So this is my kitchen, which is actually my favorite room in the apartment, even though I don't really do much in here. I just love it because it's so eclectic with different ways of decorating. So I covered all of the basically wood cabinets and things.
This is so interesting.
Things with different color wrapping papers that had different patterns, and also magazine cutouts.
Guys, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm supposed to be reacting, but like I'm in shock. Like, she got the exact reaction that she wanted. You know what I'm saying? When she was like, I just want this to be like a shock to your face. Like just a color splash to your face. Like, I'm just in shock. I don't know what to say.
With that. So this is my living room, basically where I house all of my TV and movie memorabilia.
Where's her TV?
I have tons of television figurines.
Oh, there's a TV.
Around. My couch is covered in TV show fleece blankets.
Oh look, it's the guys from the Science People. What's it called? The Big Bang.
Anytime I buy something that is like TV or movie related, it usually ends up in this room on display.
That's crazy, yo.
This is my bedroom, which is the most collaged room out of all the rooms in my apartment. Every piece of space in all the walls are photos that I cut out from magazines.
Guys, how does this make you feel? Like, it's not about like judging anything. Like, how would this, like, I'm just picturing like, how would it make me feel if I found my house like this? You know what I'm saying? It would freak me out. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much every other part of the room is collaged as well. I had to figure out a way to decorate.
I wonder if she knows these shows as well as she collects them. You know, like, is she like a real like collector? I don't even know what I'm saying.
These lines in some way for the windows. So literally, I was cutting each individual piece of magazine photos and then gluing them each individually onto each slat of the blind. So
okay.
They're not really functional blinds. I can't open or close them. Purely decorative, but they cover the windows and they fit the decor.
Okay.
This is my bathroom, which I have also collaged to the theme of basically.
I just feel like this. I just feel so cramped in there. I feel so cramped, and I don't even know if it's like a cramped bathroom, but it just feels so cramped with everything that's in there.
Celebrities in bathrooms. By my toilet, I have celebrities doing bathroom scenes on the toilet from TV shows. By my sink, I have celebrities using the sink. Over the shower, I have celebrities in showers.
Oh my gosh.
I love this neighborhood because it's in the city, but it's also the suburbs. So I get the best of both worlds. I'm a New Yorker through and through, but I still get to have, you know, trees and getting to go driving whenever I want and walk into the subway when I want to too. At this stage of the game, I don't have any plans to purchase a home. That would be the next step if I were to.
Imagine a home. She would have so much designing to do, guys. Oh my god.
Move out of here, or something happened where I had to go. I'd look more to like a condo or, you know, a apartment that I could just purchase just to have ownership of something, but I'm not really thinking about that in the near future. Everyone used to think that I would outgrow this, and maybe some part of me thought I would too. But we're going on decades and decades, and I love it now more than I did when I was a kid. I really just love color and different aspects. So all I can see happening is,
oh my gosh,
it becoming more of a passion of mine. And if I ever, you know, move to a different.
All right, guys, that is the end of this video. And I think this is the only video where I have not really reacted. Like, I have just been shocked. I really don't have anything to say. Like, it's just a lot. It's too much for me personally. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And the lady makes a lot of money, obviously, right? I hope she's saving and investing and all that good stuff, but I'm in shock. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. Like, subscribe, peace out. That's the end of this video, honestly. Like, I'm out.